Okay, next tutorial. This time I did an original makeup that I just made up as I went along. I just knew I wanted to do something that was kind of inspired by the idea of a prince of hell. Some kind of royal demon. Or I guess you could say Red Skull if he entered himself into a beauty pageant. And won. Either way, I feel evil and very fabulous. So, if you'd like to learn how to do this makeup for yourself, stay tuned. Okie dokie then, so the first step that I'm going to do is pop on a latex bald cap. So as usual, I won't show you how to do that in this video just to save some time up. So I'll pop a link on the screen up there to a tutorial that I did previous to this that showed you how to pop one on. So I'm just going to go apply my bald cap and we'll continue on to the next step. Okie smokes, nice and bald. So now onto the prosthetic. So this is the prosthetic that I'm going to be using for this tutorial. It's made of foam latex with gorgeously thin edges, and I'm in love with those teeth. Look at those. I love that they're coming out of the face all the way up here. It's really interesting looking. When I saw this prosthetic, I don't know why, I just saw some kind of like Hell Lord, and I want to say like a realistic Skeletor, that kind of thing, so I thought it might be fun to do. Because it's clearly a skeleton base, but it's got like fleshy elements, which I think is going to be really cool. And I got this beautiful prosthetic from mostlydead.com. I'll pop that link on the screen there. There'll also be a link in the description bar below that will take you to their website and a discount link if you wanted to buy something from them. I do suggest checking them out because they've got so many different prosthetics. I love it. So as always, to stick my foam latex prosthetic down, I'm going to be using some Prostick, which is just a really nice prosthetic adhesive. And when I use full face prosthetics, I like to stick the nose down first, just so everything is nice and centered. So I take a paper cotton bud, dip it in the Prostick, apply it in the nose area, then the corresponding area, my nose. Let it go a bit tacky for about 10 seconds and then start sticking that down. I can then start applying some more Prostick away from my face, sticking those areas down and then going a bit further and a bit further until everything is nicely stuck down. That way everything lines up and there's no air bubbles and no ridges. So I'm going to start sticking this down. Okay, so I think it's fair to say that I'm feeling sufficiently spooky. So now we can work on blending all of these edges. So to blend the edges of this prosthetic, I'm going to take some more Prostick and another cotton bud. Dip the cotton bud in the Prostick and then start rolling away along all of these edges, making sure to go in one direction, not back and forth, otherwise we might lift them up. We want to go really slowly and just liberally apply it along each and every edge of the piece. That way it will seal the edges and make sure it's nice and blended. So once everything is blended, we can start colouring in the foundation. So I was toying with the idea of making this like a white and black kind of gothic looking demon, but I really want to try something that's a little bit more vibrant. And seeing as I want to go for a kind of hell creature, I thought red might be appropriate. So I think I'm going to go for a nice mixture of red, black and white. So to do most of that colouring, I'm going to be using an alcohol activated palette. This one's by Illustrator and it's their effects palette. It just has the tones I really want to work with. So I'm going to start by spackling the deep red colour all over the prosthetic and my ball cap. Remember, if you are using an alcohol activated palette like myself, you will be needing 99% alcohol. And I like to use a really firm fluffy brush to do this. So then I can start breaking up some of this red with the white colour from the same palette. Okie dokie, so hopefully you can see the effect I'm going for. By using the red and the white and the black in the colour palette, it kind of gives the effect of a fresh burn. So now I can start adding some depth to this look and start contouring. So I'm going to be using a Make Up Forever Black Cream. This is part of their Flash palette, but for now I'm only going to be using the black cream. And I'm going to apply that wherever I want there to be a fake shadow. So I'm going to go underneath the cheekbones, around the temple area, and then I can blend all of that colour away. We're only going to want maybe 0.5 centimetre or 1 centimetre of shadow. We just want the harshest colour to be just where the shadow starts. I can then take the same black cream, but this time on a smaller brush, and I can start working on all of the little detail lines around the face. So for example, these kind of blisters around the forehead, another reason why I wanted this to kind of be a Hell Lord. It really does look like it could be on fire, that kind of thing. I can also go around the ridge of the nose and colour in the nostril area as well. I'm then going to take the White Makeup Forever cream and colour in the teeth. Then going back to the black cream, I'm taking a super small angle brush. I'm going to use that to apply the colour along the gum line and between each tooth. And at the same time as defining the teeth, I'm also going to take the red cream colour from the Flash palette, and I'm just going to apply that to the edge of the gum line and blend it upwards just to make it look a little bit more fresh. I can then use the same black cream and colour the area between the fake teeth. And again with the black cream, I'm now going to colour in my eyelids underneath my eye, and then I can blend the colour away so it fades off along this socket line. I'm then going to take a black watercolour, this one is by Superstar, and I'm going to colour in my neck and chest area. So then, all that's left for me to do is pop in some contact lenses, pop on a costume, and we'll see what it looks like. And there we go. That's my look, officially complete. So I finished the look off by popping in 2 Sclera contact lenses that I got from scleraxl.com. I'll pop that link in the description bar below. I was going to go with all black lenses, but I really like the ones with the red in it, kind of ties it all together. For the costume, I popped on this really fabulous feather collar that I got from Amazon, and I also popped on 2 skeletal gloves, which now that I'm thinking about it, they probably should be red. Yeah, I think they're alright. And finally, I probably should talk to you all about the crown. Now, I had an idea in my head a couple days ago. I really wanted to make some kind of skeletal diamond crown, so I just made one. Yeah. It really isn't anything particularly special. It only took me a couple hours to make it. It's basically a cardboard band with a border around it, some fake skeleton fingers, which I sawed off some skeleton hands, and spray painted the whole thing with a metallic silver spray paint. I also popped on some really fabulous looking gems. I don't know, I think it helps complete the look and make it all look a bit more fabulous. And yeah, so that's my tutorial. I really hope you all enjoyed it. I had an absolute blast doing this one. I mean, feathers, diamonds, skull. But yeah, so I really hope you all enjoyed this makeup, and I cannot thank you enough for watching it. If you did like this tutorial, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. And yeah, so until next time, bye fluffies!